Welcome to Battery Guys with a Z. Today at Battery Guys Nation, we are installing 6-volt golf cart batteries in an E-Z-GO golf cart. I recommend highly before you start installing these batteries any kind of way, you want to take pictures. What I did first is I took out my camera and I took pictures of each individual battery that is located in this battery box. As you see in this battery box, wires are everywhere. So I put up on location to this customer's farmhouse to install our world's best reconditioned golf cart batteries. Instantly, I knew that I had to take pictures. So now what I'm doing first, we're taking out the first battery. What I recommend you do at first, one by one. Now I'm inserting the first battery in this battery bank. Starting with the positive first. So I got my positive and my negative connected first. I'm just looking to see if there are any other wires that I did not miss when connecting back these the first battery, because you can easily miss any wires. So I'm just taking my time, looking through all the wires, because these wires itself is not categories at all. So now I got that figured out. Now I'm taking off the screws from the first battery so I can bolt this battery back down into this battery bank. For this project, I am using a 14mm socket with a long extension to take off these bolts. Now, if you have a golf cart that looks like this and you have wires everywhere, you might inherit it from a friend or a family member, or you might purchase one like this, and you basically just want to try to restore it yourself. I highly recommend taking pictures of the whole battery bank and each battery itself. This way, when you take out a battery by separate, you'll be able to look back at your picture and make sure you got all the wires connected from positive to negative. And then at the end, you won't have to go back and try to find out where's that missing wire that you miss. Trust me, I've done this numerous times over the past 7 years. And this right here is the best trick and strategy to install golf cart batteries when you have wires everywhere like a bird nest. Okay, so now I'm deciding which battery I want to take out first, because wires are everywhere and I don't want to get these wires crossed up, because I don't want to connect all these batteries together once the battery bank is completely back with wire, and try to go back and figure out which wire did I miss. So I took my time and really decided which battery I was going to choose. You see me tapping my finger against the golf cart itself. So basically I'm saying eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So now I'm just looking at the wires, making sure that I can remember exactly how to put them back. So I'm decided to go with the battery towards the back, which is always the better choice, because when you're installing these batteries, you always want to definitely go from the back to the front first. Especially this battery right here is very tricky, that I learned over the past years, that you want to get this battery out first, because once you get that one back in, then you'll be able to get that battery in front of it, snug back in front of it down. So you see me grabbing my battery grappler. I'm going to pull this battery straight up out of here. Okay, now I'm inserting the second battery back into this battery bank. Let's give this customer a thumbs up for definitely helping me to complete this project, because I definitely need a second set of hands to move the wires out of the way to insert the battery back into the battery bank. So now I'm grabbing my wires now. So hooking those back up to the positive here. Note that these wires are not categorized as well. I'm strictly just installing these batteries strictly off a quick memory. I just pulled it through this customer house to install these batteries for him. Okay, so now you see me taking out my phone, just taking an extra look to make sure that I did not miss any wire before I even bolt this battery even down. So I'm starting to bolt with my fingers, to get the battery groove started. Now I'm going to use my handy 14mm and tighten up this bolt on this battery itself. This gentleman right here was a very nice gentleman for assisting me to install these batteries in his own personal golf carts. He said he uses this, to do a lot of work around his ranch there, and he needed some batteries, and I pulled him up, gave him a great deal on these reconditioned Trojan batteries for $80 with a 1-year warranty. And what we have in particular we're installing here is a T105 Trojan battery. Okay, so now he's installing his battery over there on his side of the cart. Now I'm going to pull out my battery so we can insert the 4th battery into this battery bank of this EasyGo battery golf cart install. And these are 6-volt golf cart batteries that we're installing today here at Battery Guyz Nation. Tight squeeze. See how tight it does get these batteries out? I wanted to be very careful and make sure that I didn't even snap a wire out of the battery box. If you break one wire, it's not going to work. You need all wires connected, working properly at the same time to even move the cart. So I'm grabbing my phone, looking through the pictures again, making sure that every wire is going to connect before I completely complete this set of install into this golf cart. Now see, when you're in a project like this, you definitely want to take your time and to install these with wires. So I got the battery installed down there properly now. We'll make sure that I got all wires connected. And again, take out your camera and just look at the picture itself, and then you'll be able to cross color those wires, making sure that you won't miss any wires. This is going to save someone hours or even days to try to figure out where did they cross up missing a wire of reconnecting these wires. So simply take pictures. You even can take a quick 20 to 30 second video as well too. I recommend. I did it as well too. So you can have a video as well if you get something that you forget which wire goes when connecting these wires together, especially when you pull up to an older golf cart that has wires that's everywhere. It's kind of hard to really properly install these golf cart batteries, but we're doing it one by one. So you see me just telling him exactly where to insert the battery so we can finish up this project. So what I'm doing now, basically putting screws on my side of the batteries that I had got started, so I can start bolting those batteries down and tighten those up. Yeah, this gentleman right here was a very nice gentleman when I talked to him over the phone, and he definitely said that he needed my install service, because he said that if he was afraid that he took him out, that he would never ever would have got this thing to run again. And he is right, because without this simple trick of just coming in, taking simple pictures of each battery, knowing exactly which wire is going to go wire, it would save you hours on top of hours, which could take you only up to about 30 minutes to install these golf cart batteries itself. So what I'm doing now, I'm basically just making sure that every bolt is tightened down for those first 4 batteries that we got in so far. So now I'm just, before I decide to take out another battery, you need to see exactly that we got all wires that's connecting to where they need to be connected to. So this other battery we just got through installing, which is battery number 5. Now I'm going to tighten that bolts down as well on this battery, which is located towards the back. Remember what I told you, when you take out these golf cart batteries, you want to definitely work towards the back of the seat of the battery bank itself than towards the front. Because then when you take the back ones out, it'd be easier to slide in the front ones against the other ones in the back. So now we're going to take out the last battery in this battery bank. If you don't have one of these battery grippers that I'm using here in this video, you can go to Amazon and just put in golf cart battery handler gripper, and you'll see it'll pull up. This is the best tool I recommend when you're dealing with these type of deep cycle batteries. You know, these same batteries are used in floor scrubbers, people use them for solar panels, and also too in golf cart, but they mainly use in golf carts though. So we're installing this last battery right here in this battery bank, and now we're trying to make sure we got the last wires connected from positive to negative, and make sure we don't get them crossed up. And we figured it out here at Battery Guyz Nation, where we show you a proper way how to install difficult tasks when you're dealing with golf carts, solar, automobiles. And it's your first time visiting us, please, we added any value today, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Daily we are uploading daily new content of installs of all types of vehicles, of bad boy buggies, golf carts, floor scrubbers, automobiles, and etc. And we also is showing you the recondition process, as has exactly how we recondition the world's best reconditioned batteries. If you want more information about us, please visit batteryguyz.com and learn more about Battery Guyz. I enjoyed this project here. I like to see customers happy. I took my time, provided a great install service for this customer that definitely needed this service. He called me at the end of the day, closing time, and I still showed up an hour after work and provided this service for this customer. Because it's all about providing customer service to people who need your service. And that's what we do here at Battery Guyz Nation, that we really value customer service than anything else. So making sure I'm tightening down the bolts into this battery bank, because you want to make sure you have every bolt that's tightened to make sure that it's going to crank or move when you turn that key.